Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
And this is the second moral choice.
Good to see you. You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you. Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore. Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him. You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it. Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
You made it. So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rux. I'd hate to be in your shoes. If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world. Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed. When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up. Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
So these are the two options. Restoration, which basically puts you back in time to before the calamity. And evacuation, which is you deal with the calamity how it is, and you take off with the Bastion. Or kind of. And you just live life how it is now. Both sides have good and bad for the characters. It'll make more sense once I go through the stories, the side stories, but I can give you a gist of it right now. The restoration is bad, or I guess not bad, but not so good for the kid and Zia. When Zia, before the calamity, she was looked down upon by the people in the city, and generally it was just a really poor experience for her as well as you. When I go through these stories, like I said, before the calamity, there wasn't much going for you. You were working on the wall and just doing a lot of thankless work for random people with a lot of not so good stuff happening. So, as for the good, is back before the calamity, of course, Zolf had his family, and Rux was just, well, it was just Rux. He built this place, so I guess it was the beginning of construction of all of this, and maybe his life was a little better. Once I go through the story, it'll make more sense. And it's basically the opposite, like I said, for evacuation. For this, though, I will be choosing restoration because this is the last option I have left to choose. I've chose all the three others, so all that's left is saving Zolf and restoring. So here we go.
It's finished. Now, sit tight. It'll be over soon. No matter what happens next, you're done good. I suppose all that's left is to try and remember this moment. The Bastion's gonna take us back to a better time before any of this. Might be we'll forget everything you've done and each other. Though after all we've been through, I find that hard to believe. So long, kid. Maybe I'll see you in in the next one. Ceylandia, we're coming home.
is Bastion. A wonderful little game with a fantastic art style, good music, and a very good story with an awesome narration. This game is regular price $15. You can get it on sale quite often on Steam, and it is definitely worth picking up. I will be doing the side missions after this, and they will be put up as well, and they will tie in to the main story, also giving a little bit of insight on some of the things that might be a little confusing or might be missing, especially with the ending. And yeah, that is the full playthrough of the story for Bastion. So if you're interested, make sure you pick it up, and that is me out.